We got another episode of Placibic Thoughts with Sopon J. Tonight we have a new phone calls from prison with Wade Wilson. The Ari origin story continued. Of course, they got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 phone calls in one drop. So you know me, I'm gonna break them down into something more palatable, something more bite-sized.
Sorry, baby. My phone's fully loaded again. I'm sorry.
Okay. So I added her, right?
Oh my God, my heart is. And just confirm her last name is the same, right? Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my God, this is real, Wade. This is fucking real because she can't lie about it. She has to provide an ID and a photo.
Well, people can do fake names. No, they can. Yeah, they can do fake names, babe.
No, but Wade, in order for her to be acceptable and send you a message, she has to take a picture of ID and upload it, and then she has to take a picture of herself.
Yeah, but I've seen people. Yeah, but babe, people can still change. People can change the name, baby. They can put a name, baby. I've had people make 4 different accounts and do 3 under fake names. Yeah, baby. Just so you know what you're saying.
This is her. This is her.
This
I
is
know.
true. Yeah, no, I know. I'm just showing you the. Yeah, I know. I understand.
Two put their brains together, nothing's impossible.
Yeah, this is big.
I'm looking at flights right now. To figure out when I can get to Tennessee.
Okay. I need you to get there soon. Go help my mom.
I am. I'm literally looking at flights for Sunday to leave. But no, I had to do the live stream Sunday. I'll figure it out. I'm not too worried. I'll figure this shit out. Baby, this is real. We're going to bring you home. Woo! I just don't even know how to comprehend this. I need Val to wake up.
I need her to wake up, too.
I want to cry. I want to cry, but, I think I'm still so shocked right now. The tears are going to probably come later tonight. Wade, we're going to get you a fair trial.
Woo-hoo. And, man. So tell me what.
Fair trial, people. Fair trial. That's what Wade needs. We gotta, get those tax dollars in there. We gotta get our judges on our side now that Trump's president. Maybe we can get Trump to pardon him like he did Black and Lil Wayne. Well, you pardon Wade Wilson, Trump, we should start a petition. Let's get Wade free. We ain't got nothing better to do with our time. Let's get a petition. I'd get a petition to let me in jail with him for half a day. Let me in jail with him let me do a bunkmate for an hour, because I'm gonna pick his brain for 30 minutes and whoop his ass for 30. Whoop his ass for 20, clean up for 10. Shit, I'm just playing. 20 minutes. You ever been in a fight? 20 minutes. 20 minutes a long time. Boy. That's a murder at that point. Oh man.
What else she's been saying? You haven't even told me. Tell me.
Yeah, sorry. So let me read everything to you. Hold on. Sorry. Hold on. Going. So from the top, I had messaged her and just said that it was Marie asking to send over some credentials. And she said if we worked, I already read you that one, actually.
Yeah.
I gave her some information on your defenders. She mentioned she lives in LA, but she's been visiting family, which we confirmed on her page, her Instagram, too, that she's visiting family. And then she was asking me a question. She said,
Kudos to her, because she put in some real effort in this hustle. She should thank God she ain't trying to scam us normal folks. Because that girl put in some effort, man. Let me tell you. It's like, I don't even got the time for that. So I follow King Cobra, right? And seen what the trolls can do. Man, I just don't got time for all that. But when you get a group of people together with a common goal, man, that's how things get done, ain't it? That's how things get done since the beginning of time, right? So much energy to put in ruining someone else's life. People are ruining their own lives. Why you gonna put your energy into ruining someone else's life? You can put that energy into bettering your life, which in turn is gonna ruin your enemies' lives because they're gonna hate it anyway. So to each their own, I guess, right?
just can't believe they didn't discredit Mila. I think I told you that one too, right? About entrapment, that she was entrapping you.
Yeah.
The confession. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then hearsay evidence, I already read you that one. She asked if you would be open to the new venue. I said 100% yes. She asked if your lawyers had requested an appeal yet. I said not to my understanding. They have filed for a mistrial and that he should not be eligible for the death penalty due to the
guidelines on smoking on video, so smoke off camera. But I am smoking healthy herbal supplements and on the TV. That man's smoking something, mama.
the law changes in Florida last year. Since he was charged with this crime, with the crimes before the change. And then she asked if they were waiting for you to be sentenced. And I said, I believe so. I said, they just really don't care about him anyway. I said, he tries to call them. They don't answer the phone. I try to call on his behalf because they know who I am, and they refuse to return my calls, texts, or emails. She told me that we need to report them to get them disbarred. I said, you can just tell they're ready to be done with him based off of how they have spoken to me in the past and how they continue to speak to him. They're talking down about you. They make fun of you. They're rude. She asked if there was any DNA evidence connecting you, and I said, no, there's not. I said, the only thing is with Christine because you guys had sex. I'm like, so that's the only DNA evidence they have.
Right.
She said that they should be able to file an appeal based on their behavior since you know what? We should just take, $2,000 or something and put this couple up at a Motel 6 for a month and let her feel the wrath. Just take $2,000. We're gonna put them up in Motel 6 for a month. We're gonna get them a bunch of Little Caesars pizza. They don't care what they're not gonna do this. We'll get them some ice and we'll just let them do their thing and let nature take its course, and then we'll be, hopefully, the world, they will, nature will take its course. But sometimes you got to give people what they want. Give them what they're asking for them to really see the error in their ways. Jesse's one of those people, man. I feel like you want Wade so bad, give her Wade. Give her Wade. I learned a long time ago. Packages can always be real pretty, but it don't matter what's on the inside is very different. You can never. Man, I've seen some pretty packages that wrapped up some shit. So it's like, man, I learned you gotta pick up some thing in your years on this earth, pick up some wisdom at least. Gosh, dog, don't just be having hard times and still be a dummy. That's a sad state to be in. You didn't even get accurate representation. And then I mentioned to her the fact that Kevin admitted and said that you were guilty of this shit in the closing arguments, and you had no idea, and you were completely thrown off that he was going to say that. And then she's like, you ever heard the saying, you get what you pay for? It's true when it comes to attorneys. Public defenders are usually attorneys who barely pass the state bar, which makes sense. She goes, they have zero experience in death penalty cases. And in the county that I lived most of my life in, that is not true. Now, granted, the lawyer might not work as hard because the way a public defender gets paid is if you get convicted. Now, if you're found not guilty, you don't have to pay a thing, okay? So that kind of incentivizes the lawyer to get you found guilty, so they can get paid. Now, if you're found guilty and say you go to prison or you just don't have, most criminal, you're not going to go back and pay your court-appointed lawyer. So what they do is they just take it out of your state income tax. I have never gotten state income tax in my life because of court-appointed lawyers and fines and stuff like that. That just comes out. They just take the state income tax and allocate it. The court-appointed lawyer is the same lawyer that anybody else would hire. It's the same lawyers. Those lawyers are on a rotation. They got a sheet of all the lawyers that are practicing, and those lawyers are just on rotation. Each time someone comes up and needs a court-appointed lawyer, it's the next lawyer on the list. But it's the same lawyer. Like, one of our county's best lawyers is also a court-appointed lawyer. It just, I don't know if it's set up, if it's like something they have to do to practice in the county. I don't know how it's set up, but I know for a fact that, it's not, your court-appointed lawyer is not some third-rate lawyer that's at the bottom of the band. Can't try. How would that, it might work like that somewhere. I was going to say, how would that be justice? But I've learned a long time ago, justice don't always make sense, not to those of us that got sense. But yeah, so that whole theory that's debunked. Don't believe that. That's misinformation. And honestly, I don't even think they'd be allowed to handle these types of cases.
Baby, they're not public defenders. They were just court appointed. It's called regional counsel. But yeah.
Yeah. Court appointed lawyer and a public defender is the same exact thing.
Yeah, that's what she means by that, though. Is that these are people who barely.
Oh, you're right.
Who get these jobs?
You're right. I understand. You're right. Yeah.
She asked if they filed an insanity plea, and I said no, they didn't, right? Because I didn't think they did.
I don't want that.
No, I know you don't, and that's why she wants to make sure they didn't. And she said, Jesus, they really f***ed this up. Excuse my language. And I was like, right. And they said they really did, and I told them, like, we think they're tied to the organization that's framing Wade. And she asked if the police ever bothered to investigate his story. I said no, and I talked to her about how there was
The organization that's framing Wade. What is this? Oh my gosh! Please stop. What is Wade a actual public figure? I mean, is Wade what is Wade a civil liberties activist or something? He's he got some Intel Pro trying to take Wade Wilson out. These people are full of themselves, ain't they? Goodness gracious.
Responding officer and one of the detectives involved in the case are involved in the ring as well, and the fact that they've known Mila in the military for over 20 years. And she's like, well, was she involved in setting him up? I said, well, what happened is, and I told her about how they found out you guys were planning to leave. They caught wind of it and intimidated Mila into setting you up. And then she's just talking about how she ultimately is not a credible witness at all. The best thing that could happen to you is those calls coming out, the phone calls from prison. She said those are the best things that could have happened to you because it literally screams entrapment and we can discredit her quickly. And then I mentioned to her about how she had dated Tommy previously, and I said that Tommy didn't like you because you took over his spot in the organization. And she goes, okay, I'm getting more of the background of the story now. She's like, I did see a lot of it on social media and shared it with Barry. Barry thinks he's innocent.
Just by any means, I'm just here watching, listening to stuff with y'all chilling, using my common sense to put two and two together. But what the heck organization was Wade a part of? So as far as I know, Wade's wealthy friend, the person he knew that had anything, was Mila. She had like some massage parlor or something, something. I mean, in the circle of meth heads, I could imagine she was the most successful meth head. And I say that because I haven't met too many people that are drug addicts that just hang out with drug addicts. Drug addicts live a different kind of lifestyle. It's not too many normal people that's just out here, chilling with their meth head friends on the regular. Got them coming to their house and just like, you doing something too, I believe. But anyways, I just don't, what organization? I've seen Wade's dad. His dad don't scream, wealthy to me. He don't scream well off. So I wonder what organization. And if we're talking about organizations setting Wade up, that would imply to me that it's a powerful organization, some type of organization that has something to lose, something to gain. Just don't know what organization Wade Wilson would be a part of unless it's some type of cartel action or something, some type of low-level trafficking that he might have been a part of, human trafficking, drug trafficking. But now I'm speculating all the way in left field now. We'll just play the call and see what we can get out of this.
Well, which is why he agreed to help out. And I said, I have a lot of background, but clearly and I told her, I said, I have a lot of background on it. I said, but clearly Wade's going to have it all because, it's his story. She said she definitely wants to speak with you tomorrow, so I'm going to connect with her. And then after that,
Can you give me her phone number? Give me her phone number just in case tonight. Give me her number.
Yes, are you ready?
It's always good to have it ahead of time. Me as well.
Agree.
Mm-hmm.
Let me know when.
Find my pen. Let's find my handy dandy pen. My little pen.
His flex pen.
I love to hear my.
You got the little flex pens in jail. It's like you take the inside of the pen, the hard part, and then you got the inside. It's like, that the ink is in, and they put like a little plastic sheath on that bad boy. So a little bit more mass to it, It's called a flex pen, so you can't stab nobody with it. Them things suck. When you get a cramp in your dang hand trying to hold them pens, or some jails, they'll give you the little golf pencils. They used to give golf pencils back in the day. I done been to jail so many times. I done seen jail changed a lot now. It's gotten more corporate, saving $1 and less towards humanity, which I don't agree with, even though it side with criminals more so, because I've been in there. I know what it's like. Everybody's not bad people just because they're in a jail or in a prison. I do believe that jails are ran poorly because we need to be more focused on rehabilitation, because we're just creating worse criminals with the penal system that we have now. So broken, and the way people are treated, it makes you mad, it makes you bitter. It's unhealthy, it's unsanitary, and you would think that that make people not want to come back, but it really kind of just brings the animal out of you more. It makes you just worse of a person, you know, instead of being like, oh, I don't want to go back. You don't want to go back, but you never, the core problem was you didn't know how to deal with your emotions. You didn't know how to deal with your perception. So when your thinking is all messed up, you don't perceive situations properly. Plus you have anger issues that haven't been addressed or whatever it might be. The mental health issues, all these issues that don't get addressed. So the fact that you don't want to go back to prison, it doesn't change all these other issues. So you're not going to deal with that appropriately by saying, well, I don't want to go back to prison. I'm not going to commit this crime. Instead, since you don't know how to deal with your emotions, you're going to say, I don't want to go back to prison. I'm going to die in these streets. I'm going to die in the street. I'm going to hold court in the street. I'm going to just go out in a blaze of glory. You know, that's kind of how it's thought, because you were never taught how to deal with the thinking. So we got to change the penal system. We got to change how we punish people, because till you address the issue, you're just sticking a band-aid on it. You're not putting Neosporin. You got, I don't know. I'm running out of analogies. It's late, man. I'm just up making videos. So cut me some slack.
Baby happy. I love to hear my baby happy.
I'm so happy. I'm so happy, baby.
I want to cry, literally.
All right.
I don't know how to handle my emotions right now. I'm just like, I don't know. Are you ready?
Hold on one second, please. Ariel. All right, go ahead, baby. Great. Got that shit.
So I mentioned that your phone
Hello?
privileges you do have, and you have email. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. I mentioned that you do have phone privileges, but that your jail has been blocking anybody that's trying to help you. I said there's a good chance you might block Ariel, but there's ways that we can work around it. I told her my actual name, and then she gave me background about herself afterwards and her brand and this and that. And then she was talking about how she saw the clip of Lee falling asleep in the trial.
Right.
And she's just like, I'm so embarrassed that the lawyer did nothing. And then she asked me more about if did they cross-examine anybody. I said, I didn't think they cross-examined Mila, did they? I couldn't remember.
Did they cross-examine her?
Yeah, did they ask her any questions? Not even cross-examination. They didn't ask her any questions, right?
Maybe like one question at best. Maybe like one at best, but I don't even think that.
If they did, and I said, I don't believe they did, but I said, if they did, they maybe only asked her one question, because they literally only cross-examined 2 witnesses, and they asked like maybe 2 or 3 questions at the very, very most, I told her. And then she's like, she said after the sentencing phase, you can fire them and they'll take over. I said, Wade is going to love firing them.
Can I fire them now?
I'm like, Wade is going, you can't fire them now. You have to wait until sentencing, but you'll be able to fire them literally probably the fucking second you are done with them. And I'm like, he's going to love firing them. Literally, it's going to be like the fucking most joyful moment. And then she asked about if you were on drugs at the time. I let her know that you were on cocaine. I said, she also asked about it because she's like, she wanted to have another doctor examine you, and she asked if you'd be open. I was like, 100% he would. It could go towards a lot of your legal fees, though.
So Ari's really selling this scam, ain't she? That girl probably got some information. I'm real interested. I know that we kind of got the Ari saga, jumped into the middle of it, and now we're at the beginning. You know, this is just how the phone calls come out. Ari's selling it, ain't she? Ariel selling it.
Dude, there's going to be other things that we're not expecting, right? For fees and shit. So like it's going to go towards all that and whatever that they don't cover.
Okay. All right,
Okay.
keep reading. What else did she say? Go ahead, read it though.
Eat something, baby. Please eat something. Eat something.
I will. Eat some food. I will.
She said she wants to speak to you for sure tomorrow, like I said. She sent me her bar card. I sent to her about how she can talk with you. We've looked up her bar card. It's legit. She sent me a photo, like I said. It's legit, and I knew that she took it tonight. And then that was really all. Right here, she goes like this. Oh, my God, this is so sweet. She goes, one more thing. Just because I'm a very caring person and God has blessed my life so much, I try to give back as much as I can during this process, and I make sure my clients have everything they need while they're incarcerated. So is Wade getting everything he needs? Does he have money for everything he needs to buy? We can help him with that as well. Well, I can. She goes, LOL, I'm the sponsor. She's even offering Wade to like send you money, whatever you need right now.
Damn. She's fucking nice. I'm going to tell her I'm all right, though, you know? I just want her help, you know? With the case.
Right now,
you know what I mean?
Appreciates I'm just going to say the offer so much. He is just extremely excited to be able to work with you and Barry. If you are able to help with that after, he is currently being neglected and denied services in jail that he needs to have done. I have tried on my end, but I unfortunately hold no power and have been pushed off to different people. All right, I did send that to her.
Okay.
Hold on. Do you have her email address, like that Kim Love was smart inmate, or no?
Nah, it's just the name. I just added her under her name. Yes.
Oh Lord. Oh
R-E-S-E-P-T. Show
Baby,
me
we're gonna
what
bring you home. We're gonna
means
bring you
to
home,
me.
baby.
Yes. Yeah, I don't even know how we got
I
here.
think our hard work is gonna pay off. I think. I just wish I would have.
We just got there. You know how you got there. Don't even give me that. I know you can't fathom. I know how you got there. Keep up the good work. You know, this is just the icing on the cake for all of us as we await your death. Sorry, man. I'm sorry. I don't know. I'm sorry. I know why I speak like this sometimes.
Met you sooner. I feel bad that you've had to go through this to begin with.
Hey, by the way, Jesse, I wanted to tell you this is super important to me. Listen, just because of this,
You have 1 minute remaining.
just because of this does not mean we slow down at all
No, I know.
on social.
I know that. I know that.
Are you sure you know that?
I
don't want
that.
anybody to think
Yeah.
that.
Are you fucking kidding me? Yeah.
We tell the whole truth, nothing but the truth, and put it all out there. Still, everything's the same.
I'm gonna make sure that we work with. Call me back. You better fucking call me back because I have you for the rest
You
of
better fucking tell me. What the
I was just saying, I'm going to make sure, though, that if we're working with Ariel, that we talk with her about what we post, because I don't want to jeopardize anything in your new trial. So I will talk with her, but I want to push forward on this, too. You get where I'm coming from?
Man, fuck all that. I'm pushing forward on social.
Call me back. I know.
I love you. Bye.
Call me back.
Let me know what y'all think. Have a good one. Take care of yourselves. Take care of everybody around you.
Clouds.
Take